So this is Fizz here. Match day 2 now. We're going to go around, we're going to interview the players, the managers, look at the schools, look at the live games. Check it all out, follow me. How's it going?
Tiring, it's going good, man. So far, good results, man. We just can't let it loose. A long time to go. It's half an hour games, but it seems like an hour. Have to mark the ref, right? It's only like every 5 minutes, only a minute is gone.
We've seen a couple of few games today. Top 3 have been quite difficult. Seen Kameena, top Kameena 3 times today. It's not been good. And we'll see what happens when we interview Arif later. Can't think he's going to be too happy.
I'm Arif Sheikh, the manager of FC Top Kameena.
3 defeats today, Arif. What
3 defeats? What have you been watching? No, we got a draw.
Yeah, you got a draw at the end.
Yeah.
2 defeats and a draw.
Yeah.
Where could have gone better?
You know what? Honestly, today didn't go out as planned. We didn't expect that. Honestly, we made silly mistakes. That's what it came down to, silly mistakes. Otherwise, we were in control of the game, but just silly mistakes, and that cost you the game.
Were there any players that could have implemented your tactics better?
No, that's a team thing, isn't it? So I don't want to blame any individual. So everyone's accountable for everything. So we know we're just going to go back to the drawing board and talk about it, where we went wrong, and see what happens next week.
The football you played today was quite slow. What could you change from next week?
To be honest, I'll be honest, we didn't do any training this week at all. We thought we'd give our players some rest, and I think that showed a bit today in terms of our sharpness, our agility as well, and just quick thinking as well. And when you're not sharp, you make mistakes and stuff like that as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll kind of readdress that for next week.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you, Arif. Well done.
Thank you.
But you know, it's sometimes, man at the back needs to let me know, because I'll go and I'll be like say you're on one man, if you know what I mean, or you've got your guy, and I'll like sit between the two, innit? If someone gets it from behind that I've got a shot on you, then I'll go that. Right,
then that's it. Communication, Jay.
Otherwise I'm just I'll sit until someone at the back tells me.
What do you get if you mix Shirkumo with the real FC? You get real milk. That's a really bad joke, isn't it? Let's move on.
Cool. I'm Mo. I play for Real FC for Ajaz and Ronnie's team, and I think we had a good day today.
You lost the first game. What changed in the next 2 games that you got a victory in them?
I think the first game we just started off a bit slow. So I think the usual thing is everyone getting together. You need to get into the right mindset. All the rest of it. We just started off slow. We started off poorly, and we just didn't wake up. But it was a wake-up call, and we needed it, because after that we knew we were playing Zed's team, we knew we were going to play Sahel's team, and they're coming back strong. So it's probably what we needed.
Did Ajaz and Ronnie say anything after the first game?
Yeah, you know what Ajaz and Ronnie are like. He basically gave us the talk, and it's what we needed, because we were just so sloppy the first game. We just didn't play our football. We've got the players up front. We've got Mobbin, we've got Mars, we've got Hams. It weren't clicking. We weren't making the right moves. We were just slow. So obviously after the game, Ajaz, Ronnie, they set us back down again, told us to just play our football, and when we set up against Zed's team, it was a completely different game after that. So yeah, we turned it around afterwards.
Next week's going to be tough. You looking forward to it?
Definitely. I think 2 weeks now, we've lost 1 game each week, we've won 2 each week as well. So overall, I think we're doing quite well. And as we've come through the weeks as well, we're learning a bit more about each other, the style, how we're playing. We also know the opposition now as well, so yeah, we're looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a good end to the tournament.
Thank you for your time. All the best.
We just tuned in, I should say. What you're hearing is people saying well done, Box. And I'll tell you why they're saying well done. Because we came here today as the whooping boys, but we left the whipping boys. Ain't that right, Musa? Yep, we had an excellent day today. We had 3 games. I came in here with the mission of getting 9 points. I left with 6. Unfortunately, we lost our final game to a last-minute goal, which comes down to experience. You know, we got a lot of young players in our team, and a lot of them are a bit trigger happy. But today, that's another fan. That's saying. Now, but all jokes aside, well done to our captain.
How do you rate your performance today?
I mean, our manager told us what he needed us to do, what he wanted from us, and I believe we executed it perfectly today.
100%.
I mean, we had our formation. As a captain of the team as well, I had to make sure my players were in their position, sticking to their position, working hard, and we done it today. We come out with 2 wins, lost to a last-minute goal, but hey, it's football, happens. We're going to come back next week again. We're going to come back for our 3 wins, not 2. We're going to come back for 3.
You got a lot of youngsters in your side.
Yeah.
Who do you think stepped up today?
I'd like to answer that. Uzair Sheikh definitely stepped up today.
I'd like to say every single one of them stepped up today.
Yeah, everyone. You know what? Everyone did. But you know what? I
Uzair,
want to give a
and
shout
Zach.
out to Uzair and Zach actually.
Zach.
You know, young players coming into the squad.
He led the line perfectly.
Led the line, scored some amazing goals. And you know what? We're just gonna go back to the drawing board. You know, the first week was a wake-up call. I think it knocked a lot of people in shape, and they saw the reality of what football is. You know, well done to everyone. Our keeper scored today, which is, you know.
What keeper scored?
Yeah, our keeper scored.
Yeah, our keeper. Well, both of our keepers scored today.
Talk us through that.
So, OS with his goal kick scored from his own area. I mean, their keeper made a blunder, but then our main keeper, who was injured because of his finger, he played outfield and he scored 2 sublime goals against FC Silkamo.
Oh yeah. Well, I put in my match report that you should have played with Uzair and Zach. So where's my credit?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, well done.
All of us, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Ronnie here, part of Box's team. Mystery to create history. Good week, good game. Scored 2. Playing outfield because I broke my finger last week. It was good. We could have been better. Last game was just closing it off. We were winning 4-3, but little disciplinary cost us the game. Going 4-4, shot, heads were down 5-4, but it was a good game. Good game to end on. We wanted that first game just to shut out. We won that. Got our heads back up. Won the second one. On to the third one, and we took the loss. But we're back in it. We're gonna win it. Hopefully, win more games.
So, teams that were losing last week are now winning. Teams that were winning are now losing. Let's see what happens next.
Shabs Hotel, FC Top Kameena.
How did it go?
Disappointing day. We managed to get a draw at the end, but we didn't play too well. I think we started off pretty badly in the first game like we did last week. We didn't seem to recover from that. A lot of defensive errors for the goals that we conceded. It was always not great, but we didn't play good football, if I'm totally honest, throughout the whole night. So we've got to bounce back next week, keep our heads up and give it our best and see what happens, innit?
Action.
Exactly, Lungi FC.
Zach, how do you think the team did today?
Today we just didn't give it our all, man. That's what it was. We just didn't give it our all. Other than that, we played our game. Our rhythm just we need to sort it out. That's it, really. Just need to sort it out. To be honest, that's about it.
Any victories? Was it?
It was 2 losses and 1 draw, but shouldn't have happened, man. This game we should have won the last game. Definitely should have won that last game. It's unlucky, and then yeah, man. Yeah.
What changed from last week?
From last week?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was the keeper. We needed Zach Pips, man. I think that's what it was. I think we just needed Zach Pips in the goal. And then,
Tactically, what do you think Shahid could do to help you a bit?
tactically, Shahid. We leave that to Shahid, innit? We leave that.
Assalamu alaikum, Shoaib Patel, Lungi FC, assistant manager.
Assalamu alaikum, Shoaib Patel, manager, Lungi FC. Okay.
What happened today, boys? 2 defeats and a draw.
Two really good games, really close. Got hit by just long balls, bit poor defending. But generally speaking, general play was pretty good. Improved in the second and third games. Probably should have won them, but that's football, isn't it? Don't take your chances, you get smacked.
Shoaib, want to add to that? Want to add to that?
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed, if I'm honest.
What went wrong?
I think I blame myself. I think when the team loses, the manager takes the buck, and my team just never. I failed to get them to do what they should have done. I think in the first game, I think we played good football, but we left some space in the middle. And in football, when you leave space in the middle, you'll concede goals. And they had 2 shots, scored 2 goals. After that, it was all us, but it was painful. And the second game, I think we made mistakes because, again, my players in the middle did not follow certain players. But then I picked those players.
From now on till next week, what are you and your team going to change?
in just a general play, a bit more control, a bit more confidence on the ball, and they'll be fine. Just take the chances, and they'll be okay. I don't think we played that badly. We didn't deserve to get beat in some of the games, but sometimes in football you get beat, and you just got to pick yourself up, ready for next week, go again.
Shahid, one of your former players, Iqbal Daya, said that without him you can't win the game. Is that true?
I actually think we're missing one player in the middle, if I'm honest. One player who probably would have won us the IPL, but everyone else could say that, so there's no excuses. Listen, we lost, it's my fault, we lost because of me.
Do you think that comes down to your actual purchases of the players?
No. You know what, I can't ask for any more for them what the players give. I think what it was is, in this game of football, it's all about position football, and if you're in the wrong place, you're giving the advantage to the opposition. One goal makes all that difference. I actually think we played well. Oh my God.
Give it large. Give it a B45. Come on, lads.
Sorry. All right.
Thanks, guys. Hey, he ain't got no galacticos.
I think the lungis are coming off, as in they're coming off subs. I don't mean the lungis itself. That's another bad joke. Let's move on.
Hi, my name is Kes Casely Hayford. I'm one of the directors at Just Ball, and we are one of the brand new clubs in the East London area, mainly situated in Homerton and Upper Clapton, Stamford Hill. As you can see, we've got our young coaches here with some of the boys today. This is like one of our drop-in centres that we do, so we run this on a Saturday. We cater for all levels of ability, so beginners, intermediate, advanced. If you just got into football and you want to play in the early stages, if you've been playing for seasons and you want to compete competitively, we have every kind of programme for you. We're a bit different to other football clubs because we're unique. We're about brain-centred learning. We try to understand how the brain works, how we can help athletes and help young players improve their learning through movement. We improve coordination, balance, and of course technique, and of course game understanding. We're big on cultural aspects as well, so we like to respect each other and also learn in the right way. So yeah, check us out when you can, www.justball.uk or Instagram justballfc. Thank you.
Actually, you know what? I've just woken up and I've realised, yeah? About 4 weeks ago. Yeah, listen, 4 weeks ago, Asif gave me, listen, your CEO gave me a lifetime contract. So I don't care if I come last. Do you know what? I could never get sacked. So can you confirm that with your CEO, please? I've got a lifetime contract. Huh? Lifetime contract.
He's the main attraction.
Exactly. So next game, yeah, listen, next one, I'm going to manage an IPL.
He brings the money in. He brings the fans in.
Only if this man comes in with me. He's going to be my co-manager. We're going to do it together. Anyway.
Mars Hafiji.
Team?
Real FC.
Okay, how did today go?
Today went well. We started off slowly. We lost to Boxes team 2-1. I felt like we should have been better, but we changed up the formation in the next two games. And alhamdulillah, we won both games. So a good end to the evening. Rest up this week, and then we come back next week stronger.
2 wins, 1 loss. Is that right?
2 wins, 1 loss.
So that's a wrap for Matchday 2. Same time here next week for Matchday 3 today. It's been some surprising wins today, some bad losses, some really great wins. So catch you on the other side. Free signing off. Kameena Sports. See you later.